Hi, Linda Bowen here from StampingWithLinda.com, your cardiologist since 1997, helping you create cards from the heart. Welcome back to my series of creative folds, and today is a single slider card, like so. We had a double slider card the other day. This is a slider card that the slide works up and down on the card. So let me show you how I did that. Going to bring in my personal trimmer, a piece of Blushing Bride. This measures 5.5 by 8.5, and I am going to score it at the 4-inch and the 8-inch. And then what I want to do is I want to take this score line and I want to move it over to the inch mark. So the score line is right on the inch mark. Then I'm going to bring in my cutter blade and I'm going to start cutting at the 1 inch. Before I do that, almost forgot, I want to put my designer series paper on this. Normally it's best just to cut through one layer, but with the designer series paper being light, we can do this. This is a piece of the English Garden designer series paper, measures 3 3/4 by 5 1/4. Just going to add some snail, and then again, just add that to the front of that card, lining that score line up again at the inch, and then I'm going to start cutting at an inch and going to 4.5. Now for this slider card, you can adjust it to wherever you want that slide to be. I want it on this side because I want that greeting. So next what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a little strip of Whisper White cardstock. This is a 1/2 inch strip and it's about 2 inches long. I'm going to put a dimensional on one side and I'm going to bring my tear and tape and put that on the back side. Love, love, love my tear and tape. Like so. Then I'm going to bring in a 1 1/4 inch circle punch. Going to kind of eyeball that in somewhat the middle and go down and punch an opening. And I put that right on my tear and tape. This stuff is as sticky as the sticky strip, but so much easier to use. So I've got this. I'm going to take that tear and tape and I'm going to put it right along that 1/2 inch mark, right at the edge. So again, just run it down, tear it with my finger. See, I didn't tear it off far enough. You need to use the little snips there. My fingernails are just not doing that little piece. So I'm going to pull that off and stick it to the side of the card. So now I've got my tunnel like so. I have already taken a piece of Whisper White cardstock and have cut that to fit inside. So I want to push it down like right about there. Then I am going to take my 1/2 inch strip, put it in. I'm going to pull that up just a tad. Again, you can punch and put a ribbon on there if you would like. So I've got that sticking to that card, and I have already taken my favorite stamp set in the catalog, Watercolor Wings. I've done my butterfly, so I'm going to attach that there. So then when I go, that stops so that the card won't pull or fall out, but then when I pull it up, the butterfly moves. I've also taken my washi punch and punched out an Old Olive, stamped in the Mossy Meadow, just for you. That comes from the Butterfly Basic stamp set. Just going to put that up there, and there you have it, a fun slider card. Hope you've enjoyed today's video. Check back with me on Friday for another one. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.